it's Rocio and I'm the popular teacher. Today I'm showing you a couple of books that I recently bought, and I recently bought them because I want to include more diversity in my reading curriculum. Last year I started to purchase a couple of books and added them into my library, and my students really enjoyed them. So this year, with everything going on in the world, we need to make sure our students feel represented and can see themselves in the stories that we read. So I bought 10 books, and my first book is Jamaicas Find. It is by Juanita Haville, and it's illustrated by Annie Shelby O'Brien. I love the Jamaica series. She has a couple of books, and one that was already included in my curriculum is Jamaica's Blue Marker, and that is a great one for the beginning of the school year. But this one is Jamaica's Find, and in the story, Jamaica, the main character, finds a little stuffed animal on the playground, and she kind of has to decide what she's going to do with that stuffed animal that she finds because she really wants it. And so this is a great story just to build character with students as well. Show them how to make the right choices, and that sometimes, we make wrong choices, but we can correct them as well. So this is a great book. My next book is Maybe Something Beautiful by Isabel Campoy and Teresa Howell, illustrated by Rafael Lopez. And in the story, a little girl who loves to draw and make art helps transform her neighborhood. Along with her neighbors, they, paint and draw murals all over the walls in their neighborhood. So this is a super cute story to read to your students, and it shows a diverse neighborhood, which is what most of us live in. And many different kinds of students can see themselves represented in this awesome story. So it's super cute and colorful. This book is Last Stop on Market Street. The author is Matt de la Peña. Pictures are by Christian Robinson. And this is a super cute story of a little boy who goes with his grandma on the bus after church, and on the bus he encounters lots of different characters, and him and his grandma actually end up going to, I think, a homeless shelter to help feed the homeless. So this is another cute story with lots of different illustrations in which many students can see themselves represented in. My next book is Be Kind. The author is Pat Seatlow Miller, and it is illustrated by Jen Hill. And this is a super cute book, and it's about a little girl who is trying to be kind to a classmate, and it shows people being kind to each other throughout the whole book. And it's a super cute book, and lots of kids can see themselves represented in this story. They have lots of cultures represented in the book, but most of all, it's just a great reminder for students to be kind to each other and to be kind to the people they encounter throughout their neighborhood and even in their home. So this is a super cute book for the classroom as well. My next book is Our Class is a Family, written by Shannon Olson, illustrated by Sandy Sonk, I think. So this book, just like it says, Our Class is a Family, talks about the classroom family and shows you the diversity in your classroom. Students can see themselves represented in it. Talks about things that they have in common and how to celebrate differences. So this is a cute book to read at the beginning of the school year with your class. My next book is Thank You, Amu, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'll figure that out. And it's by Ogi Mora. Once again, I might butcher some of these author and illustrators' names, so sorry about that, but I will link them all down below for you. this has got to be, I think, one of my favorite books in this little book haul that I have. It's just an adorable story of a lady who cooks herself a pot of soup, and people from all over the neighborhood smell her soup and want some, and they come over and they knock on her door, and she's so kind and she gives them some soup, and at the end of the story she's given away all her soup and she has no more left for herself. But her neighbors and the people who had gotten the soup come back and return the favor and bring her some food as well. So I love this book. It is adorable. This is just a great story. I plan on using this next year for teaching beginning, middle, and ending of a story, and it's just cute. The illustrations are colorful. The message the story sends about sharing and giving are great also. So, great book. My final book is Jabari Jumps by Gia Cornwall, I think that's how you pronounce it. But this is a cute book. It's about a little boy who goes to the pool with his family, and he's too afraid to jump off the diving board. And his family tells him, it's okay to be scared. And they help him through it, and he finally jumps off the diving board at the end of the story, and his family's so proud of him. This is another cute book. So I made this video of my little mini book haul just to show you some of the amazing books that are out there with characters of color. It is important that we show our students characters of color doing amazing things, living in everyday life situations. I know as a Hispanic American, most of the time growing up, when I would either listen to stories or watch TV or movies, Hispanics were usually cast as the help, the maids, the janitors, but it's so important that our students see themselves represented not only as struggling, but as thriving and living everyday situations, just like everyone else. Representation matters. And I hope you can reflect on the students that you teach and think about your curriculum and start including characters with those different cultures and backgrounds in your curriculum as well. Thank you so much for watching my little book haul.